Hello everybody, it's back again, another video. Alright guys, today's video is going to be about Novak Djokovic. It was a long time ago I did a video about Novak Djokovic, and it is time to talk about soon the world number 2. At the current moment, while recording this video, he's the world number 1, but on Monday he will be the world number 2. The 22 times Grand Slam champion, the 93rd time tour titleist. He has won 93 titles in his career so far. The most complete tennis player that I personally have seen so far in my life, Novak Djokovic. It is time to do a video about him, and this video is going to be about, like the title is saying, 5 reasons why Djokovic is so weak at the current moment. Because let's be honest guys, Novak Djokovic has not been playing any great tennis since Australian Open. He has not been playing any final since Australian Open. He has not been playing any semi-final since Dubai. All 3 clay court events that he has played, he has been knocked out quarterfinal or earlier. So I need to take my teeth and analyze Djokovic and give you guys some reasons, 5 of them, why Djokovic is so weak at the current moment, at least according to me. And without any further ado, let's start talking about that. And of course, you who know and who follow my channel knows that of 5th place is the least reason, the least likely reason, and on my first place is the most high likely and the biggest reason why he's so weak. All right, let's get into this. On my 5th place, I have, we should not forget, my tennis fans all around the world, Novak Djokovic has never, clay has never been his best surface. Matter of fact, clay is his worst surface, and his weakest result in this 2023 season has been on clay. He won one 250 class event before Australian Open started earlier this year. He won the Australian Open. I believe he dropped only 1 set in that Australian Open title he won this year. And then he played the semi-final in Dubai, which is not a shame, you know, and he lost against Daniil Medvedev. We all know that Daniil Medvedev is a pretty good hardcourt player. So, and then on clay, he has been pretty weak, to say the least. So, 3 events he has played on clay, he has not been to one single semi-final. He has been knocked out in quarters or earlier. So, my 5th place is clay. Clay has never been Novak's best surface. He has won 18 titles on clay, which is a great number. But out of his 93 titles that he has won in his career so far, Novak Djokovic, 18 of them has come on clay. So 74 titles has come outside clay. So that is not a coincidence. Because, you know, clay, guys, you need to have powerful strokes. You need to hit through your opponent, because the clay is the slowest surface we have in tennis. Djokovic doesn't possess that kind of a powerful strokes a la Nadal. At least he doesn't have a powerful forehand like Nadal. Nadal can hit through any players on clay with that huge forehand. Djokovic doesn't have that luxury, that pleasure with a huge. His forehand is great. His forehand is actually underrated, but his forehand is not powerful a la Nadal's. So he cannot hit through. You just could see what happened against Holger Rune. He couldn't hit through Holger Rune in the quarterfinals in Rome. He couldn't hit. It was very slow conditions. It was heavy. It was little rainy. Djokovic had nightmare hitting through Holger Rune. Why? He doesn't have huge forehand a la Nadal. That is my 5th place. The reason is clay. It is Novak's worst surface. On the 4th place, I believe Novak's elbow is not 100% healthy. I just have that feeling, because it was a long time I've seen Novak Djokovic forehand being this weak. He has done a lot of unforced errors with that forehand. His forehand was on vacation against Holger Rune in that quarterfinal in Rome. And like I said, Novak's forehand is actually a big stroke. Novak's forehand is one of the greatest forehands of all time. For sure, one of the top 10 greatest forehands of all time. For sure. You don't win 22 Grand Slam titles with a weak forehand. Forehand is a huge shot in tennis. And Novak has a really great forehand. He really has. Especially a reliable forehand who doesn't let him down in big crucial moments. That has been That has not been the case in this clay court season so far. He has done a lot of unforced errors with the forehand. He did a bunch of unforced errors with his forehand against Holger Rune in that quarterfinal in the room. So, and I'm started to think that maybe that elbow that he has pain time to time, maybe it's not 100% healthy. I don't have proof for this, but that is my feeling. So, on my number 4th place, why Novak is so weak at the current moment, I believe that his elbow maybe is not 100% healthy. I'm saying maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure about this. I don't know the guy, but I believe that my feeling is telling me, my eyes is saying to me that that forehand was an outrageous shot at Australian Open. Yeah, it was hard court, Novak's best surface. We all know that, but still, that forehand should not collapse like it has done on this clay court season. That forehand has more or less collapsed for Novak Djokovic. So, on the 4th place, I believe that Novak's elbow is not 100% healthy. Alright, on my 3rd place, my tennis friends all around the world, why Novak is so weak at the current moment, I believe that Novak's cardio is not great. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Novak's cardio, Novak's physicality, it has been one of his big strengths in his tennis career. He has been able to grind down the opponents in long, brutal exchanges, in long, brutal fights, in long, brutal matches, where the matches has become a long 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours. Novak has been rock solid in long matches. Now that is not the case. As older you get, as worse your cardio gets. I don't care what many of you believes, but Novak's cardio is not in his peak. It is not. You can see this Holger Rune in long exchanges. He was breathing heavily. Novak doesn't want to be pushed in long exchanges, in long physical matches, because then his lungs, then his cardio, then his physicality, then his stamina is not as great as it used to be, especially in slow surfaces like clay. On hard court and on grass, he comes away with that because he can end the points faster, of the reasons that those surfaces are slow or faster. On slow surfaces like clay, it is there his cardio really gets exposed, like it has done in the entire this clay court season. So on my 3rd place, I believe Novak's cardio is not as good as it used to be. On my 2nd place, the baseline game. His baseline game is not as good as it also used to be. Many tennis players, not maybe many, but a lot of tennis players, especially Alcaraz last year in Madrid, especially Rune this year in Rome, and also last year in that Paris Masters final. These guys, these youngsters, they are great from a baseline. They are maybe not great, but they are really good, and they are not afraid in going to in long exchanges with Djokovic. They know that Djokovic is 36 years old, at least almost. On Monday he will be 36 years old, and they are super young, super fresh, super strong. They will challenge Novak from the baseline, and they will tell Novak Djokovic, "All right, you want to test our shot tolerance? Let's go. We are not afraid from you. So Alcaraz, Rune, and even Sinner to some extent, they can challenge Novak Djokovic from the baseline. Novak Djokovic is not as good from the baseline as he used to be. He doesn't like to play long exchanges like he used to be. That's why he plays, especially on clay, that's why he plays a lot of drop shots, especially on clay, to end the points, and that's why he also sometimes attacks the net much more than he did in his younger days, because he doesn't want to stand behind the baseline and go in long exchanges, because he doesn't trust his shot tolerance, he doesn't trust his ground strokes like he used to be. And Definitely, he doesn't trust his cardio. He doesn't want to get into long exchanges. He doesn't want to get into long rallies. He doesn't want to make the matches physical, because he knows that if he does that, he will get tired. He will lose his shot tolerance. He then will start making a lot of unforced errors. That's what happened against Holger Rune in that quarterfinal. After one set and a half, Djokovic did over 20 unforced errors. Why? Because Holger Rune was challenging from the baseline and was testing his shot tolerance and was sending the message to Djokovic and was telling to him, all right, you want to beat me? Try beat me from the baseline. I'm not going anywhere. I will stay here focused from the first ball to the last ball. I will challenge from the baseline. And Djokovic is not doing a great job from the baseline like he used to be. Especially, once again, I need to mention clay, especially on slow surfaces where his baseline game gets more exposed. On faster surface like hard courts and grass, he comes away with that more. On slow surfaces, he doesn't come away. His baseline game is not as good as before. Even in that Dubai semifinal against Medvedev earlier this year, his baseline game was not superior, to be quite honest. Daniel Medvedev outmatched him from a baseline. That's in that semifinal match in Dubai. He really did. He defeated Djokovic in, I believe that match went straight sets. Djokovic didn't even take one set against Medvedev in that Dubai semifinal, if I'm not mistaken. On my first place, guys, it is pretty obvious. It is the age. For me, the number one reason why Djokovic is as weak as he is at the current moment, man, Father Time catches up with everybody. You cannot defeat Father Time. You cannot defeat time. He's getting older, and when you get older, you get a little slower. You are not as sharp as before. Your body will start to break down much more than it does when you're younger. You do more unforced errors. You get tired. You get more tired in long matches. Your shot tolerance is not as good as it is when you're younger. Everything gets worse with age, and this is the case with Djokovic as well. And that's why I believe that Djokovic is weak at the current moment. My number one reason for that is it is because of his age. Alright guys, I hope you did it. If you did, give them a thumbs up, subscribe, see you next time, peace.